Let's take a moment to honor Janet Jackson's milestone 20YO album, released back in 2006. This album commemorates 20 years since her breakout era and sees her teaming again with Jammin' Lewis and Jermaine Dupri. Commercially, this album debuted at #1 on Billboard's Hot R&B Hip Hop album chart, selling almost 300,000 copies that first week. It was certified platinum in the US in less than 2 months. Now let's talk about the singles. Call on Me reached #1 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, marking Janet's 15th #1 and spending 2 weeks at the top. And it went to #1 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Singles Sales chart, spending 6 weeks there at #1 and on that chart over 62 weeks. So Excited, featuring Kia, went to #1 on the Dance Club Songs chart, and that was her 17th #1 there. It would go #1 on the Tokyo 100. With You was given limited promotion and only sent out to R&B stations. And with that, it was able to peak at #24 on the Adult R&B Airplay chart. Enjoy received so much love from Japan, it went to #1 on the Tokyo 100. Take Care received some love on radio. What I love most about this album is how it positions itself as both a reflection and a reassertion of her legacy. Several decades into her career, she's acknowledging her history, 20 years since Control, while still pushing forward musically. The album may not have hit Control's astronomical sales, but it stands as her 8th consecutive album project that went platinum. And let's not forget that this was nominated for a Grammy for Best Contemporary R&B Album. For anyone watching her evolution, this album acts as a bridge between the landmark Control album, the political pop peak of Rhythm Nation, and the later phases of her career. It underscores that Janet is not just some sort of legacy act. She's still a creative force. So here's to 20YO, to its soulful grooves, dance floor fire, and the fact that 20 years after Control, Janet Jackson is still commanding attention. If you haven't revisited it lately, give it a spin. Don't forget the impact of all those singles I talked about. Moments in Janet's catalog that underscore her versatility. Thanks for listening. Let's keep honoring her legacy and the music. What's your favorite track from 20YO? Tag a friend. Shout out to everyone involved.